Imagine for a moment living in one of the poorest communities in the entire country, where at one point racial tensions ran so deep and so strong they literally burst into flames.
Well, it was a scary situation. Most of it occurred on the weekends. Almost every weekend there was another business or home burned, and it was a very scary time, an unsure time for us all.
Imagine trying to build a way out of that kind of situation when the median income is just $4,500 a year.
Everybody was confused. There was a lot of mistrust, uncertainty.
The town, Lake Providence, is located in East Carroll Parish in Louisiana. East Carroll Parish is the second poorest county in the United States. Nowhere was this more obvious than at the local Head Start program. The lack of funding and leadership over the years had taken its toll.
We had neglected to keep up with the changes, so therefore everything here was a total disaster. It's as if nobody cared.
The staff morale was low. There wasn't monies available to buy certain things that they needed in the classrooms. Staff bought some things out of their own pockets, and it just kind of made it hard, really, to do your job, but we did what we had to do for the sake of the children and the families.
It was a lack of communication here. We did not, have that kind of communication that needed to be in order to move Head Start in the direction in which it should go. And it just wasn't working. It wasn't working.
One major accomplishment you all have achieved as a team this past year.
That's when Community Development Institute, or CDI, stepped in.
The program in Louisiana is one of almost 50 Head Start programs in the country that has been designated by the National Head Start Office as not meeting its quality or its management or its financial standards to such an extent that the program has been defunded. We then went into the program and picked it up where it was left, with that designation of being a program that had not met its goals.
The staff morale was very low. The quality of services was less than average. There were several health and safety issues related to the facility. So it seemed to me that people had pretty much given up on what was possible for them in this program, and were just kind of going about the day as they could.
CDI tried various concepts to turn things around in Lake Providence, but eventually decided to use an approach called Appreciative Inquiry.
Appreciative inquiry suggests that people, human beings, move in the direction in which they focus. And as people, we're conditioned from an early age to focus on our deficits, what's wrong with us, the things that we don't quite do right, our mistakes, all the things that are wrong. And appreciative inquiry really turns that around and suggests that if people remember what's right about them and what's successful and what's good, then they tend to move in that direction.
So we strategized and came up with several different appreciative inquiry interviews over time with the program staff and with community partners. And what we really saw that came out of this was it created a new energy in the program. The staff really had an opportunity to feel like that they were a part of the decisions that were made here. And it really created a turnabout in the program that was just magnificent.
Through appreciative inquiry, it gave me an opportunity to look at things in a different way, so I began to listen to the staff, not only with my ears, but with my heart.
When CDI came in, they really enforced communication. They encouraged us. They was here for us. They was able to tell us of the breakdowns that they could see. and then bring us back together.
I had the opportunity to be at a training session, and everyone was very excited and very positive. And I think the fact that they were so positive and working so well together, I think that impressed me quite a lot.
Well, both of my grandchildren went through Head Start, and to see the teachers and all the staff getting along as they began to get along, and they tried to work to better themselves, and just the overall betterment of the entire program, was most inspiring to me.
CDI brought in hope to us. We had become disheartened, and we didn't know what the future held. And then one day the CDI team walked in, and they uplifted us. They said, we're going to take care of us, and they have.
And Lord, CDI has been with us all.
The positive changes brought about by AI in Lake Providence was not limited to the Head Start program. Appreciative inquiry is a very strong management technique that can be used in a variety of settings.
CDI has had experience working with appreciative inquiry with education programs. However, the principles underlying appreciative inquiry apply to any organization. It even applies to a church group, a school, a volunteer community group, a business. It's been used all over the world in many settings. It could even apply to a family. Some of our staff people have actually used the appreciative inquiry process to have family members interviewing each other about what they appreciate most about being part of this family. So it can apply in a number of different settings.
I think appreciative inquiry is certainly a good management tool, and it's a good tool to engage the staff in really looking at what works best in this community, because we can customize it for individual communities, and the people who live here know best what is needed, and so the AI gives them an opportunity to participate in that and be a part of a solution.
Appreciative inquiry can be used in a variety of ways and in a variety of settings. It's well suited for all kinds of change agendas, and it could be global transformation within an organization, across different agencies, or even on a personal level. I really see appreciative inquiry as a tool that can be used in many, many settings with, what the possibilities are yet are still being discovered.